you know that this that immune system is typically composed of, or you can say it is divided into two parts: innate and बोलते जाओ जल्दी, acquired or adaptive. Innate immunity involves non-specific defense mechanisms which act immediately or within hours after a microbe enters in the body or try to enter the body. Okay, that one is innate. And all multicellular organisms, they need defense mechanism to survive, because the multicellular organism will become target for unicellular organisms for their food or shelter and shelter. That's why these unicellular organisms become pathogens. So multicellular organisms should have a defense mechanism. Okay. So all and multicellular organisms, they exhibit some kind of immunity. The lower multicellular organisms like invertebrates, they have innate immunity. But in vertebrates, you see advantage plus, they are innate plus. Innate plus means innate plus adaptive. They have adaptive immunity too. Which organisms? Which animals? Vertebrates. Okay. So adaptive immunity is only present in vertebrates, and it is highly specific. Innate is not highly specific. ठीक है? और एडेप्टिव इम्यून सिस्टम सक्षम है रिकॉग्नाइज करने के लिए और डिस्ट्रॉय करने के लिए जो पैथोजन इन्वेड कर रहे हैं, इंडिविजुअली, वन बाय वन, सेलेक्टिवली. ओके, इतना ही नहीं, एडेप्टिव इम्यून सिस्टम यह भी ध्यान रखता है, इट रिमेंबर्स द पैथोजेंस दैट फाइट्स, thereby acquiring a pathogen specific long lasting protective memory, which further enables them for the stronger attacks or prepares them for the stronger attack each time the pathogen is re-encountered. Nonetheless, innate and adaptive immune mechanisms, both of these work together, and adaptive immunity is then adaptive immunity is then elicited. But elicitation मतलब होता है इस इम्यून रेस्पॉन्स का जागना, यानी एक्टिव होना, यानी रेस्पॉन्स दिखाना. ओके, एडेप्टिव इम्यून रेस्पॉन्स, जैसे रेस्पॉन्स क्या दिखाएगा? एलिसिटेशन ऑफ एडेप्टिव इम्यूनिटी मींस फिर द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ एंटीबॉडी कैन बी इज द साइन ऑफ एलिसिटेशन. एलिसिटेशन हुआ एडेप्टिव इम्यूनिटी का, तभी एंटीबॉडी प्रोडक्शन होगा. ओके, बी सेल एक्टिवेशन हुआ तभी एंटीबॉडी प्रोडक्शन होगा. बी सेल एक्टिवेशन तब होगा जब बी सेल रिसेप्टर से बी सेल इपिटोप का रिकॉग्निशन होगा। बी सेल इपिटोप है प्रेजेंट ऑन द एंटीजन। ओके, आ रहा समझ में स्टूडेंट्स आपको? हेलो,
यस सर।
यस सर।
नींद आ रही है क्या? नींद आ रहा तो बोलो, कल
नो
पढ़ेंगे।
सर।
नो सर।
नो
नो
सर
सर।
तीन।
तो बी सेल एडेप्टिव इम्यून रेस्पॉन्स का एलाइसिटेशन हुआ। तो एडेप्टिव इम्यून रेस्पॉन्स सिस्टम के रेस्पॉन्स करने के लिए जरूरी है कि पहले इन्नेट इम्यूनिटी का रेस्पॉन्स हो, क्योंकि और ये दोनों एक दूसरे पर इस तरह से इंटरट्विन्ड है, ये निर्भर है। देयर इज इनेट इम्यूनिटी के कंपोनेंट्स एडेप्टिव में रिक्वायर्ड है फॉर द एक्टिवेशन। ओके, कॉम्प्लीमेंट सिस्टम में आपने देखा होगा। ओके, दे आर interdependent, or you can say adaptive immune response is dependent on innate immune response. So, but there are, this is also called as, you know, this cell mediated immunity. Cell mediated immunity का पार्ट है ह्यूमोरल इम्यूनिटी। Humoral immunity means antibody defense mechanisms involving the interaction with antibodies. तो बी सेल, सॉरी, इसमें फिर ह्यूमरल इम्यूनिटी में बी सेल आ जाएगा एंड और एडेप्टिव इम्यूनिटी एज इन होल is articulated by or started by, or which cells are responsible for this, because this is cell mediated immunity। क्यों इसको कहा गया? किस सेल के बेसिस पर? लिम्फोसाइट्स। भूल गए तो आप लोग? They are called cell mediated immunity. Cells involved here are lymphocyte. Lymphocyte are of two types, B cell, T cell। भूल गया? हेलो, आवाज आ रही है?
यस सर। और
Adaptive immunity is articulated by lymphocytes. More specifically, B and T cells. These cells are responsible for the humoral and cell-mediated immunity. These cells are responsible for, B cells are responsible for humoral, and T cells are responsible for cell-mediated immunity. Okay. B and T cells do not recognize pathogen as a whole via their receptors. Instead, they recognize a special or molecular component of the antigen or a region of the antigen that you know as epitope. B and T cells do not recognize pathogen as a whole. पूरा का पूरा pathogen as a whole recognize नहीं कर रहा है. It is recognizing a region or a molecular component of the pathogen, and that is called antigen. ठीक? These antigens are recognized by, will then be recognized by specific receptors present on the cell surface of B and T cells. Okay. Antigen recognition by these two types of receptors is required to activate B and T cells. They are required, but that activation is not enough to produce activation signal. In addition, second activation is also required that I will come later. Focus here. At first interaction for the activation of B and T cell, this interaction is required. Otherwise, these cells will not be activated. If these cells are not activated, then cell-mediated immunity and humoral immunity, these two defense mechanisms or immune responses will not be elicited. Therefore, the interaction between antigen and B cell receptor, antigen and T cell receptor is prerequisite, and that is required. Okay. But this interaction is not enough to give the activation signal. Second is also needed. So, but this one is, if only the second one is supplied, the first one is missing, then also the activation will not happen. Okay. So first one, focus on this. This is the first prerequisite. And the specificity of this recognition is determined by, as you know this already, that genetic recombination events that have already occurred during the lymphocyte development. T cell का development हो रहा है, B cell का development हो रहा है. Okay, and in this development process, VDJ recombination has happened. Okay, and accordingly, the specificity has been assigned. If complementary to that receptor, any antigen is there in the environment or have entered the circulation, then the epitopes present on that antigen will interact with these receptors present on these two types of cells specifically, and it will activate them, this process, the antigen interaction with these cell receptors. Antigen interact with these cell receptors not in a whole. जैसे यहां पर बताया कि पूरे, जैसे पैथोजन है, suppose this is a pathogen, part of the pathogen is functioning as antigen, or a molecular component of the antigen is functioning as antigen, and a part of antigen functions as epitope, and that epitope is basically interacting with the paratope, and the paratope is present on the B cell receptor or T cell receptor or antibodies and antibodies. आ रहा समझ में स्टूडेंट?
Yes.
तो जेनेटिक रिकॉम्बिनेशन हो गया, स्पेसिफिसिटी असाइन हो गया, डिटरमाइंड हो गया, ओके, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस recombination, BDJ recombination, millions of different variants of these lymphocytes, B and T lymphocytes, are generated. Millions. Why these all the varieties are million varieties are different on the basis of which factor? The receptor factor. All these varieties have millions of varieties are produced. All these varieties have different specificity for different antigens. Okay, these varieties of receptors have specificities for different antigens. That's why they are different. All other aspects are same. Only this receptor specificity is different. Okay. So antigen recognition by B and T cells, they also differ greatly. Okay. यहाँ से समझ, they differ greatly. One by one, पहले B cell, यानी इसको कर लो B cell epitope. ठीक, तो पहले आप बी सेल स्ट्रक्चर, बी सेल रिसेप्टर का स्ट्रक्चर जानते हैं कैसा होता है? यू नो, आपको पता है या नहीं पता है? टेल मी क्विकली सो दैट आई प्रोसीड फर्दर विद दैट.
No, sir.
बोलिए, नहीं पता है तो बता देंगे. नो,
No, sir.
यू डोंट नो द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एंटीबॉडी? एंटीबॉडी का स्ट्रक्चर नहीं?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. पता है.
बी सेल रिसेप्टर भी तो का स्ट्रक्चर भी तो एंटीबॉडी की तरह होता है. Y-shaped, and you have one disulfide bridge. This one is light chain and light chain. This one is heavy chain. Okay, heavy chain and light chain, and these are surface attached. they interact with conformational epitope. That's why I made it round. Yeah. Okay. Antigen binding site the whole picture corresponds to B cell receptor immunoglobulins. This one is heavy chain. Light chain. This region is called as Fab region. है? यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक it is called as Fab region.
FC region.
This region is having constant portions of the heavy chain. एक और डाइसल्फाइड लिंकेज भूल गए यहाँ है. ठीक है, ये हो गया आपका बी सेल रिसेप्टर. ठीक है, तो बी सेल जो है दे रिकॉग्नाइज्ड. दिस इज वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ बी सेल इपिटोप. इसको आप लोग लिख भी सकते हो, याद भी कर लेना. बी सेल रिकॉग्नाइजेस solvent exposed antigens. B cell receptor recognizes solvent exposed antigens. Through antigen receptors or B cell receptor. Okay. And this receptor is basically a membrane-bound immunoglobulin. Upon activation, B cell differentiate and secrete soluble forms of immunoglobulins, and these are called as antibodies. Which mediate humoral adaptive immunity after their secretion. ठीक है, humoral adaptive immunity, it starts, and then antibody released by B cells have perform different functions, have perform many functions. Okay, but only after their binding with their cognate antigen, specific antigens, या जिस एंटीजन के लिए वो बी सेल रिसेप्टर बना है, जिस टाइप के एंटीजन के लिए, if that binding has happened, then B cell will activate and then differentiate. B cell differentiate करने के बाद it will become actively producing soluble form of these receptors. अभी तो ये membrane bound है, so this is not soluble form. This is not free form. This is the attached to the surface. At this stage, cell B cell is inactive. Cell is not secreting it. It is only having this immunoglobulin as a form of receptor on its cell surface, and it is resting. Once encountered by a suitable antigen, these receptor bearing cells will activate and then it will differentiate. It will differentiate into actively secreting, producing and secreting soluble forms of these B cell receptors, which is basically antibodies. Okay, this differentiate into plasma cells. Further, plasma cell has the ability to differentiate into the memory cell. Okay. What they do after this? Actively producing and secreting the soluble forms of these membrane bound B cell receptor immunoglobulins. What they will do after getting secreted? So after getting secreted, it is in free form and soluble form. So it has the ability to neutralize toxins produced by that pathogen, okay, or other molecules or other fragments of that pathogen will be neutralized by the secreted form, so that many antibodies come together and encircle that antigen. Antigen will not have any chance to escape. Antigen is also overwhelmed by the numbers of the antibodies, because antibodies are produced in huge quantities. They are secreted in huge quantities. Plasma cell is basically like it is like a factory. Every minute it is producing thousands of molecules of antibodies. और पैथोजन जो है वो few है in number. ठीक है? So now it will effectively neutralize it. Either it will neutralize it or label it for the destruction later on. Okay? आ रहा समझ में स्टूडेंट? B cell epitopes are solvent exposed portions of the antigen that bind to secreted and cell bound immunoglobulins. Cell bound immunoglobulins are basically B cell receptor, and the secreted ones are the antibodies. So this B cell epitope is present on the antigen and it will be recognized by either B cell receptor or secreted immunoglobulins. It will not be recognized by T cell receptor. Okay? T cell receptor epitope is different. आ रहा है समझ में?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here you can see B cell receptors. It has two heavy chains and two light chains, like the structure of antibody. Okay. A B cell epitope, you can say in other words, is the antigen portion binding to the immunoglobulin or antibody. A B cell epitope is the B cell epitope is the antigen portion binding to the immunoglobulin. To the immunoglobulin or antibody. Okay. And these epitopes are recognized by B cells and these epitopes are exposed solvent regions in the antigen. And these are very different by chemical nature. तो लिखोगे, these epitopes are recognized by B cells may constitute any exposed solvent region in the antigen and can be of different chemical nature from the rest of the portion of antigen. For example, हो सकता है that region is hydrophobic in nature. That's why they are exposing itself in the solvent, hydrophilic solvent. Because these epitopes are solvent exposed. So which kind of substances can expose itself in aqueous solution if they are dipped into that? Only those substances which are water repelling or hydrophobic in nature. Those substances will easily expose themselves in the solvent, even if they are placed into that aqueous solution. So that's why they said here that they are different in chemical nature from rest of the portions of antigen. Entire antigen molecule, entire antigen portion may not be hydrophobic entirely. the regions of those antigen, regions of the or the portions of that antigen might be having this chemical nature. Okay. So आप कह सकते हैं कि एंटीजन के अंदर एपिटोप है। एपिटोप कई तरह के हैं। एक एंटीजन के ऊपर हो सकता है there might be the presence of B cell epitope or T cell epitope. If T cell epitope is not present on the antigen, then it will not elicit immune response by T cell branch. That antigen is not capable of activating T cell lineage. T cell. अभी आएंगे T cell पर हम। तो आप समझ लीजिए कि ये इपिटोप कितना जरूरी है इम्यून रिस्पॉन्स के लिए। और जहां पर बात आती है एंटीबॉडी मीडिएटेड इम्यून रिस्पॉन्स,
सर
यानी
किसी एक एंटीजन से दोनों इपिटोप हो सकते हैं?
यस,
टी और बी दोनों के लिए?
यस, on pathogen both types of epitopes are present. Okay, that's why B cell is also activating and T cell is also activating. And both these categories of epitopes are different. One type cannot activate another type. B cell epitope can only activate B cell receptor. It can only bind to B cell receptor, not with the T cell receptor. Okay. आ रहा समझ में स्टूडेंट्स?
Yes, sir.
ये हो गया आपका बी सेल इपिटोप। तो आप देखिए कि एंटीबॉडी का कितना महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है हमारे डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म में। और वह एंटीबॉडी तभी सीक्रेट होगा जब, क्योंकि वो एंटीबॉडी सीक्रेट हुआ प्लाज्मा सेल से। वो प्लाज्मा सेल आया कहां से? एक इनएक्टिव बी सेल से। जो इनएक्टिव बी सेल अपने कोरस्पॉन्डिंग बी सेल रिसेप्टर के से उसका कोई एंटीजन जो आया, एंटीजन पर बी सेल एपिटोप से उसका भेंट हो गया।